So we had two beautiful presentations, which means it's now time for Max Anderson, who I believe has some connection with Dallas. Come on up, Max.
Hi, y'all. You know, I've been to more raucous funerals than this. Are you serious? I was sold a bill of goods that you people were noisy. So let's start. All the museum directors in the room, give me a shout. Yeah. I know. So what we're doing tonight is helping you. This is meant to be a helpful session on how to persuade your museum director to help you. So this is what I hear when you say innovation. Please, enough innovation. I'm getting older, I don't need innovation. The psychology of my colleagues and me is nothing to do with innovation. We go to our desks. I don't have a desk anymore, as Rob Stein could tell you. I have a treadmill desk. And what it's doing for me is reminding me that the psychology of directors is changing. We are beset by challenges, and survival is what we're fearing. How do we survive in this crazy setting that you've set up for us, all of you, with your innovation? We're the mastodons. We're the people who are there protecting. So you've got to help us. And I wanted to show a slide of a male director getting relaxed. I thought it would be inappropriate to show a female director unbuttoning something. And what I'd like you to help us do is to let go and be more comfortable in your world, where you speak all of these phenomenal words that mean nothing to most museum directors. So your job is to change the language to make it accessible for directors who, technically speaking, are Luddites from the beginning. This is what we worry about: crowds and buzz. And that's really about it in the end. I was on the phone with 12 museum directors yesterday. I swear to God, the word art never came up. It was about our public. So, okay, game over. Here's what you do. You get us more crowds and more buzz, and you get money. It's a very simple equation. Really, stop trying so hard on all the other facets of your endeavors. So, here's the way to communicate with us. When you write these proposals, these erudite proposals, just two words to let go of, just get them out of your vocabulary: digital and technology. Just get rid of those two words, and you'd be surprised at the reception you receive. Because here's what we hear when we say technology: it's rapidly obsolete investment, distraction from our core mission, and something we don't know anything about. So ultimately, avoid that word like the plague. And instead, think about what we need, what directors want. Again, crowds and buzz, and help us solve problems. You can do other things than crowds and buzz. Obviously, these collections, these pesky things that we have to take care of. But look at the platform you're working from in respect to solving. Now, you're solving for the end. I don't know why this picture of Kate is here. It's very fetching, I think we'd all agree. But the point of the slide, despite the photograph, is to solve for the end, not to worry about processes and means and the justification. Because when you use this phrase, pilot project, we hear costly dead-end experiment with no legacy. So why would you even use that phrase? Please banish it from the lexicon. Now, I was told in the rehearsal that people hadn't seen Bart write this down, which is, open source is good for me. Proprietary is evil. So that is the philosophy that we should have, right? And risk is when you go that proprietary route. Bart knows that by now. So when you're developing these remarkable solutions to problems we may not have, think about not overburdening us with too much technology, too many facets that can go badly wrong, and think instead about solving problems. Here in Texas, we know about our cattle more than we know about our visitors. We stamp them with GPS in their ears, we follow them around, and we know exactly where they are at any time. So what I would suggest for you, going back home, is to startle your director with new information about the people who actually walk into your buildings, and show them who they are, what they're doing, what they're learning, what they're leaving with, and that's the key objective, I would say, for you tonight. So I read a lot about social media, I tweet, therefore I am, but the problem is that so many Twitter feeds are just deadening. Michael Govan at LACMA has 0 tweets. He's a lurker-in-chief at LACMA. How many from LACMA here tonight? Thank you, Emily. So what Michael needs is this. He needs clear, smart, easy-to-recall descriptions of your successes. He doesn't need to hear about all the things you're going to do next. He just wants to make sure that he's funding something which has succeeded. So with that, I leave you with my Twitter handle. Please sign up. I need your support. Thank you for coming to Dallas.